Hi, and welcome to our Season 7 predictions and discussion for the 100. It's going to be returning May 20th, and we just got done looking at the little teaser trailer, which was posted last night. We missed it, so that was a nice little fun thing to wake up to. I, uh, I'm excited. I think no matter what they posted here, I would have been excited for what's to come, but it's looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty interesting. We got uh, a lot of focus on what looks like conflict and fighting and blood and gore and good traditional 100 themes. Was there anything that jumped out to you from the trailer as like unusual or interesting?
Unusual, no. I mean, it was pretty much the same old, I would say.
Yeah,
But um the screaming.
the lady.
Yeah, who was that?
I
I
I
don't know. I tried to figure out who it was. I couldn't recognize. Although I will admit I haven't watched like season 6 in a while, so
I don't recognize her either. She's got like blood on her. She's screaming. She could be like
oh
radiation poisoning.
yeah,
Could
I
be
think
like
it was some sort of
blades.
because if you pause it and look at her skin, it's like pus, like not
Yeah.
pus, but like burning basically. Um,
I think there was a guy that flashed on after
yeah,
she screamed for a second. So it's like two people in some kind of like looks like rundown bunker. There's some kind of like thing behind her that looks very like rusty and run down. It's got a little dial on it. So I
mhm,
think that's a flashback to the first people that went into the green glowy thingy. I forget what they were calling it at the end of last season, but the thing that takes them through time. I think
right.
this has to be tied to that because I don't recognize either of them. It could just be they've changed somebody's hair, like when they changed Emori's hair. She was unrecognizable for a bit.
I guess. I mean, I guess I'm wondering at this point if they're going to show what the other side looks like, or if they're just gonna do like just stick in the one world.
Hmm.
Um, I think it'd be interesting, but also the way they've been like describing or sort of like leading up to it makes it seem like it's kind of different for everybody who goes through, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if
Um,
it's something you can cross through very easily. It may be like Octavia has some kind of special power because of her tattoo or whatever it was when she went through and came back. Um, or I, I'm a little fuzzy on the details, but she had a funny tattoo on her because of the going into the green and not getting like teleported away. I think Dioza, yeah, she went into the green and she didn't come back, and Octavia did for one reason or another. Um, yeah, we didn't see Dioza in this trailer, did we?
no, I don't think so.
They're keeping her storyline under wraps. We got to see uh, Clarke yelling something about fighting is what they are. It's like I don't know. That's just like her typical leader type speech. Nothing too fancy there. Russell obviously isn't over what happened last season. He lost everybody. He lost his family, which he'd been living with for like 200 years. So now he just wants everybody dead, I guess. Which, well, I mean, given that, oh boy, what's his name? Monty's kid, Jordan. Jordan
Mhm.
is gonna be like on his side this time around. I think he might get what he wants, and then maybe regret it because he was a bit of a nice guy in the end. He wasn't like a total villain. And just said something about New World, same problems. So I'm thinking they went to whatever's on the other side of the green. Indra and all those people are probably stuck over there, and we might get other people pouring in from the other side slowly. They've got a lot of episodes to play with, so um, I wouldn't be surprised if they take their time kind of bringing people into this new like planet, this new world, and introducing some characters from there with some of the ones that we know and love, like Murphy. We love Murphy. There was no Murphy in this trailer. It makes me a little sad. But there was a crying Bellamy, and I think that's because of Echo. I'm pretty sure they're gonna kill Echo.
Okay.
Well, there's too much demand online for Bellark for them to completely ignore that. I think I mean, they could. It would be an interesting strategy, but if you go on Twitter, 90% of the replies are Bellark or I stopped watching the show, which is kind of like a silly thing to say on the last season, but whatever. It's they're allowed to have their opinion. There was a cool looking dude at the beginning of the trailer with some mask. Did you catch the little samurai thing?
The samurai? Yeah, I did. I don't know. Didn't seem that different to me.
He doesn't match Hope, right? I think that's Dios's daughter, Hope, that came through and stabbed Octavia. She was in like
I don't remember.
grounder gear, I thought, and this person looked like they had some very flashy sci-fi type tech. So there could be multiple factions on the other end of the um, anomaly thing.
Hmm.
Because I think Hope's supposed to be working for Shade Hada, the person inside the flame.
Uh-huh.
And it could be that he's in charge of the world and everybody's kind of a grounder, or like he's only in charge of one faction. There's like a grounder faction and then like a techie type faction that's more closely related to either the people on the ark or the prisoners.
Yeah, I feel like I didn't really prepare to make any um hypotheses about what they're gonna do in this season, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of fighting and like 5 to 7 heartfelt scenes and yeah.
They didn't give us
Probably like
much.
3 main character deaths over the course. Um, yeah,
They only gave us like a little bit to theorize off of, and I think what they're trying to portray is a very dark season with a lot of death and destruction. And to me, thinking about how I would want to wrap up a series, I think they're going to go with a happy ending, and they're kind of portraying it as like the end times. There's going to be some character deaths. We're probably going to lose some people we really care about because they know that they don't need to keep them around for future stories they haven't considered yet. This is the last season. They might as well go out with a bit of a bang, try and do something true to their nature, kind of like how they did with Jasper. I thought the way they handled Jasper's character was really cool, and I'd love to see them do that for all of the characters in the show. But there's just too many. It's just way too many for them to give them all the proper amount of time to do their send off. But they've got 17 episodes. They may find a way. They may have already found a way because they're done recording.
they're doing 17. I thought it was 16.
I could be wrong. It may be 16 episodes. I just remember it was more than usual.
Yeah.
We may be doing another reaction to another trailer soon, but that was our reaction to the tiny little teaser trailer that they sent out
Yeah, like the
yesterday.
15 seconds of footage that we got to watch. Sort of like insulting, really, but anyway, whatever.
Yeah, we've been waiting forever. People online are pretty upset about it on Twitter, but I'm just like, hey, it's coming. It's as long as the show doesn't get pushed back, I'm happy. And even if it does, I can live. I will survive.
Hmm.
But yeah, we'll see you around. Have a good one.